Spiritual work will not work for you if you are guilty of breaking these natural laws. 5 actions that can make spiritual work not to work for you. If all spiritual work must work for you, don't break these natural laws. By God's grace, in today's video, I'm going to be making part 2 of the video I've made in the past about why spiritual work is not working for some people and what you will do to remedy it. I made it very, very clear that when you break certain natural laws, like washing hands in the same plate that you actually used to eat, and then a kind of eating from a plate that is cooked on fire, and so on and so forth, that spiritual work will not work for you, because those things are against the law of nature, and you should understand that we attract what we are, not what we want. By doing so, you are abusing the spirit of money. You are not doing kingly becoming attitude, because money goes to where it is respected. And so when you are doing recipes for money, it will not work because of that breaking of law. For example, if you go to a rich man's house, they don't do such things. When they're coming in, everybody is being served, well taken care of. You see that such things are not happening. When you start treating yourself as a rich person, even when you have not become rich, money can't help but attract to you. That is also applicable to certain other spiritual laws that we break. And when we break it, it will stop nature to stop working for us, because actually, or started natural laws that we break. And when we break it, it will stop nature from working for us, because actually spiritual works entails bringing nature, the universe, in collaboration with the Almighty God and your guardian angel to work for you in certain situation that is beyond you. So if only you can follow me to the end of today's video, 1, I will explain to you what natural law is all about, and 2, some further actions that can actually stop spiritual work from working for you. It is not exhaustive, it is too many, but when I see a lot of thumbs up and comments in this particular video, I will still do the rest. So welcome once again to Jenny Action TV. In this particular channel, I'll discuss 3 important variables which actually help safety and spirituality. Believe me, if you can understand and apply these 3 correctly in your life, the sky will not be your limit, it becomes your starting point. If this is the very first time you're landing in this channel, you're highly welcome. Please do it to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification so that YouTube will always notify you once I upload a new video. For my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always stopping by. For my new timers, if you're searching for any video, all you need to do is go through the search button in YouTube, type Jenny Action TV / the keyword of the video you're looking for. For example, cleansing, you get the past videos I've made, you watch and get some value. So without actually wasting your time, let's delve into the video of today. You see, this universe we have found ourselves, there are about 12 laws that operate in this universe, that when you understand it and they operate according to those laws, things will work for you. For example, you hear me talking about law of manifestation in this particular channel. Once you apply that law correctly, you have no choice but to work for you. God brought us into this world not to suffer. When we just understand the rules and the guides guiding this world, believe me, everything will work for you. Likewise, natural law is one of the laws that is operating in this universe. And natural law simply states that all humans possess a kind of sense of reasoning, irrespective of your religion, irrespective of your tradition, irrespective of your culture or ethnicity. It doesn't matter wherever you are coming from, that you have a sense of reasoning of doing things the right way or decide to do wrong. That is why even in spirituality, irrespective of your religion, apply the same principle. It works for you. Clove is spiritual arrow. It helps to fight negativity. Whether you're a Muslim, whether you're a Buddha, whether you're a Christian, irrespective, traditional worshiper, irrespective of your religion, use clove, it will give you the same result. That is what is applicable to natural law. Unfortunately, it's only Christians that find it hard to adapt to spirituality, and some are suffering for nothing. Some will even tell me that when Jesus came in the New Testament, he has abolished all these things, that we don't need to bath with salt, we don't need to do this. But those people that are telling me, especially pastors, are collecting tithe in their church. Show me where tithe is written in New Testament. They take the one that benefit them, allow the members to be in bondage. It's unfortunate. So that is, by the way, this spiritual law is simply saying that everybody have the reasoning to know what is right and what is wrong, to do the right thing and or decide to do the wrong thing. That everybody have seat of judgment in you to decide, to know that this is what is right and this is what is wrong, and that anyone you choose to do, that you are free to do whatever you like. But anyone you choose to do, if you choose to do the right thing, there is consequences for it. You reap the consequences of the right thing you have done. If you choose to do the wrong thing, there is also consequences you have done. And the summary of this particular natural law is encoded in the golden rule. We simply say, do to others what we wish them to do for you. So whatever you will not wish anybody to do for you, don't do it to others. That is the summary of the natural law. So in conclusion, you are free to make your choices. So having understand clearly what natural law is, now there are certain natural laws that, or example of this natural law existing in this universe, that once you contravene it, spiritual work will not work for you. Having mentioned about 5 before, I am going to mention another 5 today. Number 1 is having fun in the bedroom. Golden rules to do to others what you wish them to do for you. Let's take, for instance, somebody visited your home and noticed that you are making out with your spouse in your bathroom. Do you think that that person will be so free to go and use that bedroom either to bath or maybe extract waste from the body? The natural law is against you making out, having fun in the bedroom. Everything should be done decently and in order. In natural law, it is believed that the right thing is that you should be having fun in your bedroom. Even if it is your spouse or whosoever, and it's even your spouse that is the person that is allowed naturally for you to have fun with, that you don't need to go and desecrate your bathroom or your toilet, because spiritually in your home, every room is occupied by spirit. In other words, angel of God that oversees, or guardian angel, the affairs of that home. When you do it in bathroom or toilet, you are like defiling that place and making spiritual work not to work for you, because it is there that you do most of spiritual work, especially bath. And you know that one of the powerful ways of doing spiritual work is always bathing, because 90% of our body is made up of water, and the water is like a kind of connection that connects us from physical to spiritual realm. That is why once you do water bath, it does a lot of things. Now you cannot go and defile or a kind of contravene that place that you are using to cleanse yourself and still go there to cleanse, because like I normally told you that sex is a powerful covenant. So once you are having sex in the bathroom, spiritual work will never work for you. And in one of my videos, I've actually made video on how you are going to cleanse yourself from that. So not to make this video long, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to pin it in this video so you find how you are going to cleanse yourself to make spiritual work to start working for you again. If not, you are wasting your time. Spiritual work will never work for you. The next one is this. I have mentioned it why I was a kind of making video, when I made video last year on why you should not do spiritual work when you had fun or when you are under your period or monthly flow. That it have that consequence once you go and they have fun with somebody that is flowing. And I want to sound it very clear again. Once you have fun with somebody that is flowing, spiritual work will never work for you. In fact, do you know that for every spiritual work we are doing, I have said it time with your number here, that it cut across us. It's like a seed that even our generation will reap. Why some people do some of these things and things are still working for them is because they are reaping from the seed that is sown by their fathers and forefathers, but their own children may begin to suffer it. Now, when you have fun with anybody that is flowing, you have contravenes natural law, which is also written in the Bible that the person is unclean. Now, when you attract uncleanness, that is bunch of negative energy. Wash out the consequence. One of the consequences most of the times, have you seen couple that start giving birth, all of a sudden they will give birth to one child or two, birth will cease. Most of the times you will stop giving birth if you are giving birth. Number two is you will see that person's sexual organs start failing. Somebody that doesn't have premature ejaculation will start having it. Somebody that doesn't have low spanker will suddenly develop low spanker. A woman, it have consequence, both a man and a woman. A woman that is normal before will suddenly develop infection that you cannot explain. You go to hospital, they will not even find what is wrong with you. Most of the times, your private organs will begin to issue, because you have done abomination. Spiritually, it is a taboo. And then most of the times, you will not know where quarrel will burst out if it is husband and wife that did that, and that marriage will scatter and separate. Disappointment will be the order of the day. Failure at the age of breakthrough will begin to pursue that family. A family that is successful will suddenly crash from the level they are, rising and falling to a kind of lower level. People that love you before will suddenly begin to hate, even in office. Everything, it will be that everything about nature has turned against you because you committed abomination. This is the second reason why spiritual work will not work for you unless you have done thorough cleansing. Thorough cleansing. And this cleansing will not take one day. It will not even take 7 days. You continue doing it continuously until your request is granted, crying from time to time, like the cleansing I shared in the other in the last video I did. I'm going to paste it. You do that cleansing of using St. Leaf and others and adding sand as St. Leaf, bitter leaf, lemon, and added sand. Then after you have done that, go and look for a woman and man beggar, matured man and matured woman beggar that your mind will lead you to, and get real beggar, not people that are just begging because they are lazy, and get enough money with salt and give it out as a gift to them. You go to motherless baby and sacrifice to give a lot of gift to them. You continue doing work of charity from time to time until your doors open and you vow never to do it again. And the next one I'm going to talk about is also sexually related sin. Whenever you misuse nature, for example, there are some people that live the normal way that they're supposed to sleep with their spouse and decide to sleep from the back. When you are doing it, spiritual work will not work for you. The same consequences that followed somebody who actually sleep with somebody that is flowing is what you will see in your life. And to worsen it all is that go and watch those people. Most of them that does it, we end up dying of one terminal disease or the other. If you don't want any terminal disease, or you begin to hear they are now wearing pampers, their body is loose, don't do it. The fourth one is those that call themselves homosexual and call themselves lesbians, and including those ones that commit incest. You sleep with your blood relative. The same fate that follows somebody who slept with somebody under menstruation is what will follow you. Both parties that are doing it. The last but not the least is those that have committed abortion. Abortion is not a small thing. Do you know that everybody with their own soul and with their own personality? Have you heard of people, they will take their name to native doctor to do one sham? The native doctor will shout, take this name here. But this person's heart is so strong, I cannot do anything with this one. That is how abortion is. There are children that you will remove. No, you will not. even notice that you did anything. There are ones you will remove, they will torment you. And to worsen it all is that those children you think that you have removed, some of them will still come back even if you will give birth. Some of them will come back in your lifetime. There are those ones that you term stubborn children that will be tormenting you. You will not know that it's that child that you removed that came back to your life. And when he came back, he's going to deal with you. You are talking A, the person is talking B, the person becomes so stubborn, a thorn in your flesh. That is if God will permit you to give birth, because some people are so lucky they will remove and still give birth. Some will never give birth again. Some will begin to suffer from different problems, rising and falling. And how to do abortion cleansing, the one I did before in the video is small, because recently God began to open my eyes to many other things. There are people that their own case is worse, because the type of child they remove or number of times they have done it is causing serious problems spiritually. And that is why some of them cannot even marry. When you get engaged with somebody tomorrow, that child you remove will scatter that marriage and will make it not to work. So it is a video of its own that if God permits, I am going to do video on how you would do abortion cleansing. But that will depend the number of comments and likes. If I see it, I know that a lot of people need it. But if it's what one or two person need, I may not need to do the video here. You have to come and pay for personal consultation for me to tell you what to do. We can't say everything here on social media. There are certain things that is kept secret and that is beneficial to those that is coming for personal consultation. That is what I will tell you. So with this, I've actually come to the end of today's video, believing that somebody has actually found value. If you're one of those, why not give this video a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not done so. Hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. Comment on this video, share this video and share it to everyone. I shall be helping a lot of people as you do so. May God bless you, honor you, cause you to ride upon the high places of this earth. Still your lady Jenny saying bye bye.